Today we are going to make some buns over a stove top in a pan. Plus these have some super cheesy centers. So I hope you are excited for the recipe. Let's jump right into it. The first thing you need to do is take some warm water in a bowl. Make sure that it isn't too hot. Add sugar and yeast. Just mix it up all well and place it in a warm place for around 10 to 15 minutes. Take your whole wheat flour, all-purpose flour, salt, mix it up all well and sift. Add some oil, and by now your yeast solution should all be bubbly and froth up. If it isn't, just let it sit for around 10 to 15 minutes. Make sure that your yeast is active before adding it to your flour, because if it isn't, your bun won't rise. This is 3/4 of cup of warm water. Just add a bit at a time. Make sure that you don't overpour it. Just flour your platform and just knead your dough for around 10 to 15 minutes or until they come all together. Once it comes all together, just put it in a bowl, cover it with the oil and cover and let it sit to rise in a warm place. For the cheese filling, I'm using chili peppers. They ain't as hot as jalapenos, but they have pretty good flavor. Just cook your flour in butter, and as I always say, your flour has to be cooked for a good sauce. Just add milk and whisk it up until there are no lumps. Once it's thickened, just add your salt and chilies. For some spice, I'm adding crushed peppers and nutmeg. And finally goes the cheese. Just whisk it up all well and put it in the refrigerator to cool down. Oil the pan in which you're going to steam your buns. By now, your dough should be double in size. Just sprinkle some flour and deflate it. Kneading for a couple of minutes will bring it all together. Just flour your platform and roll it, because this is the most convenient way to divide it into equal portions. I am going to divide it into 10 portions. Flatten it using your fingers and place the filling in the center. Just stretch the edges and put it all together in a circular shape. Just give it a beautiful shape and place it on the pan and let it rise for the next 30 minutes. I'm just going to tie a kitchen cloth over my lid to avoid the moisture to reach my buns. Cover it and cook it for 10 minutes and open the lid and brush the tops with some butter and flip it. They have these beautiful golden brown tops. Just cook it for next 5 minutes and they are good to go. I hope you like the recipe. If you try to recreate it, just don't forget to tag me.